Welcome to Unraveled Game Thoughts. My name is Wade, and I am playing a solo game of Ark Nova today. I don't believe I have recorded a solo of Ark Nova. Hopefully you can see everything on the table. I tried to set it up in a way where it was pretty seeable, and you'll be able to see my tableau here as I build it. But my hope is, as I play this, and you'll be able to see how the solo plays, and maybe post in the comments some hints or tips as you come up with them, because I'm going to do the best I can using what I know of strategy. I am starting on the beginner level. 20 appeal is where you start for the solo game. There are 6 rounds, but 7 tokens for the, it's not really AI, it's just keeping track of your rounds more than anything else, because you're not competing beyond just trying to score a higher score. So I am using the Observation Tower as a playmat, and I've used this, I've actually played 2 solo games with this one, this very mat. I have not won a single game. I did better my second game, but I did not win. So hopefully if I record this one, that'll help. So let me make sure I give some feedback on some of the things here. So this game, we have the birds icons in our zoo is one of our association projects. We have the primates, and we have the Americas icon. And then for our 2 in-game cards currently, we can gain some conservation points for having all water, all rock, all border, or the entire zoo map covered, or we can gain some conservation points for the number of sponsor cards in our zoo. I'm thinking the sponsor cards is probably going to be the way we're going to go, but we'll see. And for my starting cards, I have a macaw, which is going to require a partner zoo, but since I need America's Zoo icons anyway, and I need birds, this is almost a definite must keep. Got a cheetah. That's a maybe. We have a conservation for science tokens. That'd be an awful tough one to get right out of the gate. I wouldn't say impossible, just difficult, because we'd have to get at least 2 science tokens, but we might be able to get, there's a chance we could get it. My association task is starting on 3, so I'm going to put this in a maybe. So I'd say almost definitely, probably not, maybe. We'll do it that way. We have a crocodile. He's pretty expensive, water icon. Gives us 2 amphibians, but nothing here really helps us, and he's kind of hard to get out. So I'm going to say probably not for him. Sponsors could be good. This gives me a bird icon, plus another bonus when I play bird icons in my zoo. That one is a probable. I do have to get 3 reputation before I can get there. So that's going to be tough. Here's another bird icon, and it gives us a conservation point. So that one I like. And now we're down to these. This is a conservation. Every time we play an herbivore icon in our zoo, we can gain 2. This has an herbivore icon. It's an America's card, which is actually kind of nice. So I'd have, if I had the America's Zoo, I would meet the qualifications I need for 2 of those. That's not a bad deal there. So I guess the question is it better for me to go for this? See, that takes 3 of those guys. I kind of think this is going to be an easier option for me, and I will not worry about the America's icon for that one. So I'm going to discard these 4. I made those choices fairly quick, so hopefully that's not too bad. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn a fan on here because it's kind of hot in here. Doo-doo. All right, got a little bit more light, and hopefully we're good to go. So these are our 4 starting cards. Got our 25 starting money and 1 X token and 1 associate that we can use. So what do we want to do? Well, I really want to be able to do this association action. To do that, I'm not sure I can pull off 2 in one in the first round. I just don't know if it's possible. Because I'd have to get up 2 on that track, but I can probably set myself up to do it the second go round, most likely. We could get cards. Oh man, tough choice. I wonder how many of these cards I can get out in one round. That's gonna be tough because I'm gonna be low on cards. So let's do a break. Action 1. We'll do the cards action on power 5. We'll draw 3 and we have to discard 1. So let's see what we could snap. Before I look at those cards, let's see if there's something that would be worth snapping up. Native lizards. Diversity research requires an upgrade. We have a primate there, but that primate is very expensive and requires 3 primate icons. I feel like I'd have to build up to it quite a bit, and I don't want to pigeonhole myself. So I don't know that there's anything I really want there. I'm going to grab 3 cards, and we've got a baboon rock, which could help with our rock icon, and it fits with the primate icon. That's a good one to keep. Each primate, wow, okay, primatologist, pretty good one. In the South American Zoo, well, I like my earlier starting cards, so this one, even though it's got an America's icon, which actually, it's not a bad one to keep. Maybe this one's not worth keeping, because two sponsors could be, those are both very helpful sponsors. So is the bird one. That is tough, but we're probably gonna have to discard down to 3 before we get to all these. The 6 one is pretty good. I think I like the one that gives me money for playing primate icons, and I can play it much more quickly. So I'm gonna discard that one. So that's our first action, was the cards action. Now we have 6 cards, which we're gonna have to get rid of eventually. We could build, that's gonna require a zoo. That might not get built to the second round, because if I want to get this played, I'm gonna have to get that played soon. That's going to take 2 science icons. I really need to get down to 3 icons if I can. This can go into one that's pretty easy to build. It won't take a lot of room. Well, let's build. That gives me a conservation point. Is there any way to finagle 2 conservation points out of this? No. I don't think I can do that very easily. So getting this guy in my zoo at least gives me a little bit more income. That might work the best. So I am going to build, and I'm going to pay 4. And my 1. I'm going to get my 2, and I can start building anywhere. Now this guy will give me some extra every time I flip it, and I do have to be next to a rock for this one, but I do have to start at the edge of my zoo. So I think getting the extra appeal is a little more, wait for it, appealing for this one. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put the 2 there, no immediate bonus, but at least I'll get that to appeal when I flip it. So I will let that be my second action with the build. Okay, so now we're on action 3. Association is here. I could take an association action, but I think what I want to do first, let's see, that's not a primate. That's going to give me some bonuses for birds. So we want to get it, but we got to get to our reputation up. Let's do the animal. Let's go ahead and build and get an animal in here. And we will play the South American Kabaddi. That's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we're putting it in this 2 enclosure, it's going to give us 2 more. We have to pay 11. So I'm going to get 9 back. I do that. And I get 1 X token, which I might be able to use. And that gives us 1 America's icon in our zoo. Ooh. This association action is the toughest one for me because if I could get 2 America's icons in my zoo, I'd be doing all right. My sponsors action is pretty, well, I have to get 3 rep before I can get that up. So, see, this is a tough choice. Man, I need some rep, but I've only got 5 more actions this round before a break, and then my cards are going to disappear. So I can't build anymore. I have to build another enclosure, which I could, so that I could hold that bird whenever I get around to building it. Man, I just don't know that I'm going to get the association action done when I want to get it done. And I need the science symbols. Primates sometimes give you research symbols later on, so that's a thing as well if they come out appropriately, but I don't want to count on that. And I don't want to be stuck with cards in my hand either. That's the other catch there, is I got to get down to 3 cards, so it means I have to play at least 2 of these so I don't have to worry about it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this one because this is right at power 4, and we will get our primatologist out there because he'll help us with a few things. And we're playing a primate icon in our zoo when we play that, so that's going to give us 3 of those. Our cards action is at 2. We could do that. I have 1 primate icon in our zoo. You know, let's draw 2 cards. Oops, and we're supposed to move that over for that last action. So let's draw 2 cards. We're not going to have to discard any. Not as good as drawing 3, but maybe we'll get something helpful. We got a inland tapin and a red deer, neither of which are particularly helpful. But this one, to do that right, I've played an animal, I've done a build 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 actions. So, neither of these are fantastic. I did not get the icons I wanted. Huh. I don't want to have to discard too much here. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to work with what we got. And I'm going to do the association action at power 5, or 4 rather. And I'm going to grab this guy, which is going to give me 1 reputation because of that. And we're going to call that a turn. And now I have 2 more left this round. The question is, can I get a build and an animal out? That is going to be tough. I could build. That requires a science symbol, which I don't have, so I'm not going to be playing that one. I only have 13, so I might be better off setting up for the next round. I don't have, I mean, build is going to be tough. I don't really have the cards I need. So I'm wondering if using an X token, I could play this. Well, I don't have enough reputation to play that. I don't have another guy to play one of those. I could break for 3 money with the sponsors card. I don't really like that action. Building might be the best thing. And I want to get my birds out before I build for the birds. I need a thing there. So I could build a level 4 enclosure. That might be the best thing to do. Let's do that. Let's pay 8. And we will build the level 4 enclosure. And maybe we can get something helpful to benefit us here. I don't think I'm gonna need rocks or anything. And I have to touch, ooh, I might not, oh, I can build it. I can get a card up to my rep level. Whoop-de-doo. Well, the primate, maybe that primate is worth hanging on to just in case, because I've got that sponsor out. So I will draw that card. I am probably going to be discarding a few here. So we'll go down, and that's going to be this action. And then, let's see, one more action. I don't know why I did that in a sing-songy voice, I guess. Thought it was fun. Let's see, that's 5. I'm gonna just trade that in for a 5 so it's a little easier to see. Well, I still need rep for that. I don't think I can play a single card. And I don't think I can play any, I can't play any association actions there. So, given the limitations here, I think I am going to do my sponsors action. And I'm going to do that and get 4 money. So, let's do 4 money. Okay. That's going to be the last action, and then we're going to do a break. So this guy is going to put 1 of the cubes on the lowest common denominator there, and then pretty much most everything else works like the break. Now my hand size is 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. So I'm going to have to discard 2 cards. I feel like that is going to be particularly helpful. I'm wondering if, I think kind of going after the science icon is going to end up being too difficult to be worth doing. And I don't think this snake is terribly helpful. We have bird, we have bird. We have, it's basically down to these two. This gives me 2 X tokens if I play it, but I have to have a science icon and I have to have an Australia in my zoo. So that one's a little harder to play. So I'm going to go with the one that's a little easier to play, and that'll put me down to 5. Okay, so that's my 5 cards. We're going to discard. In a solo game, I don't ever reset these because I'm the only player, so I can never get the same thing twice. So if I'm resetting for solo, I just move stuff back from my board to here to reset the game. It makes it a lot easier. So we'll do that. I'll get my guy back there, and I get my income, which is 19. I don't have any other income, so we'll just grab a 20 there and put that back, and we're on round 2. All right, so what do we want to do? Well, my association token is back. Can I do some stuff now that I have a little money? And I'm gonna need that partner zoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the association action at 3 and pay 3 and get this partner zoo that I'm gonna need. And that's 1 action. So we'll get set up for things here. I have 25 left. I'd like to be able to play 2 animals, but I don't know that I can. This together is 30, but 27 total. Although, if I build anything, I won't be able to do anything. But what I could do, this is kind of a series of turns to try to make this work out in my favor. Oh, but I still won't have extra money for that. Huh. Because I don't think that's going to give me money. Primate icons would give me money. But I need more primate icons to even play that guy. It gives me 2 appeal. I'd really like to get this out first, but I don't think I can. But what I can do is potentially get 2 birds out, and that will be worthwhile. So I am going to, first of all, I'm going to break with my cards action, and I'm just going to draw 2 cards just to see what I get. I got 1 primate, which is going to require at least a zoo of that color in my, or nature in my thing. And I've got this lynx, but the lynx is not terribly immediately helpful, so I'm not going to worry about that one. That gives me my cards action. I already moved my token. Then I need money, so I'm going to do a sponsors break for 3 coins, and that's going to give me 1, 2, 3. And I just realized that my plan was to build 2 birds, and I still need 1 enclosure, which I think is going to leave me lacking slightly. But actually, you know what? Let's not do the sponsors break yet. So I'm going to give this 3 back. I'm going to take that turn back. I'm going to build instead. I'm going to build instead, and I'm going to build a size 1 enclosure. That's going to cost me 2. So the build action goes here. All right. So I think I did that right. I have done my sponsors action. I've done my cards action, and I did a build action. And the reason I did that is essentially so that I can break with my sponsors action. I probably could have done this earlier anyway, but I don't think I don't need to use an X token to do it now. I think I can do this correctly. That's going to give me 4 money, which is exactly 27 for that sponsors action. And now I believe I'm going to be able to play these two birds. Oh, I forgot to put my level 1 enclosure here, so I'm going to put that there. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so now I'm actually taking the animals action, and we're going to play two animals. I've got the partner zoo for this one, so we'll play this one. That's going to cost me 13, so I'm going to give up this 20 and get 7 back, and that is going to give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can up to 3 times place 1 free kiosk or pavilion. I like this action because it gives me the opportunity to make some money. So we're flipping this, which is going to give us 2 appeal. We're going to end up flipping this 4 too, which is going to give us 2 more appeal. And I want as many kiosks. This is 3 away, so that's a kiosk. And I will put the pavilion up here, which will give me 1 more appeal and an X token for the bonus on the map. All right, so that is going to be, let me make sure I got all the money for this. So that's that. I'm playing this, so I need 14, and I have exactly 14. Would have preferred to get that association card out, but that's okay. This is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4 appeal and 1 conservation point. Fantastic. I think I already moved that cube over. We're most of the way through round 2 here. But I got 2 of those played, so now I'm down to my hand size. And with my last action, I really need to do an association action. And the question is, what can I do here? Association action is very good to do. I don't have any money, so we're not doing anything off the charts. I don't know how many more birds I'm getting. I could use that one. We've got the Americas. The Americas is actually the one I like the most because I think I'm going to be going after more birds, most likely this game. So I think I'm going to use the level 5 association action. And what do I want? I need enclosures, but I need size 3 and 5 enclosures more than anything else, and there's not much out there. I need money for sure, and I need to be able to get cards. Wow. The enclosures is tough. I don't want to have to build my thing. I do like being able to purchase a sponsor for cost, but I don't have the money to do it now, so it wouldn't help me immediately if I did it. So I'm trying to decide which of these cubes I need to just go ahead and take, because when I take the Americas action, this is going to move 2. I'm going to get a bonus there. So I think that bonus, I am going to take one of these guys, so I have a second one for next round. I think, what do I want to do? I like an income bonus. It's only the second round. So all of these are good options. I'm not really sure which one is necessarily the best option. And I feel like money will start accruing pretty fast here. So cards do become a pretty quick form of helpful, it helps. So I think I am going to go with the card bonus action, and I'll put that on the Americas for 2. Oh, I actually have 3. Oh, but I needed 1 more to get the 3 one. So we're going to discard this card because I'm going to get to pull a card from the display here. And the question is, what card do we like? Well, I'm still looking at bird potential, so I'm going to, I think, snap up this bird. I think I'm going to do that. All right, so that is association action, which I think was my last action. That was my last action. So we're going to go there, move these back. We are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 cards in my hand, so I'm good. Not going to worry about those. We're going to knock off 2 from the display and shift and shift. It's like an exercise video, except the board game. All right, we're going to do that. Well, there's a card I might want next time. Well, I got that immediately, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it now anyway. So I am going to take that card. I get income. It's going to be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So income feels better, although I'm still not terribly well off here, but I've got 2 association actions, which is fantastic. Let's see. We are gonna have to build some buildings. And I mean, we've got to get set up to where we can do some stuff. I don't really need cards, although if there's something worth snapping up here, which I don't really see. Question is, I'm going to need something in the 5. I need birds. I need to play. I can play an animal. Draw 4, keep 2, and discard the others. Well, I need 2 bird icons. I can play this into my zoo with a 1 enclosure. What's going to help me the most here? Honestly, this bird's icon. But my build is here. My association is there. But if I flip my build, then I can build more enclosures at once. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but it is doable. So I think I'm going to pay 2 X tokens and do the association action at power 3 with those X tokens. And I'm going to put this here, and I am going to, sorry if you can hear my son who is coordinating with his friends right now. Why did I want to do that X token? What was I building? I wanted a partner zoo of some sort. Oh, I know what I wanted, a partner zoo. I didn't really care which partner zoo I got. Is there anything that requires a specific partner zoo? I don't think so. But I've got birds from there, so I'm going to grab this partner zoo. That's going to cost me 3, and I'm going to get to flip a card. And I'm going to flip my build card. That's going to help me out here in a second. So that's that. All right, got my build card flipped. Association was used. That goes there. All right, action 2. We are going to build. We're going to build. And now I can build more than 1 building, which is why I flipped that. And I want to size 1 building for this. And I think I want a size 3 building, because this guy can share with a size 3. It also allows me to build on these areas of the map. So that's a size 3 and a size 1, which will cost me 8. So I get 14 back. No, I get 12 back because I can do math. All right, there's my 12. And we're gonna build, we're not playing animals, we're building enclosures. So we're gonna build one here, and oh man, maybe actually what I should do is build one here and build one here, because that will make that kiosk that much more effective, and it will immediately give me $5. All right, so that's our build action done. So we'll move that over. All right, I still have that sponsor action. My rep is not up higher, so we can't play that. Are we going to be able to play 2 animals at all? I mean, we would need a lot more money. I'm going to go ahead and do my animals action now. And I am going to fill in my 1 enclosure and flip this. And that's going to cost me 11. And I am going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to get 1 reputation. And now I get to draw 4 cards from the deck and keep 2 and discard the others. So the question is what to? Well, I am not planning on building a petting zoo, so I'll just knock that one out. And this requires science tokens. That gives me, I have a predator icon in my zoo, so that's actually semi-helpful. And I'll have some size 4. This guy is a little harder to get out. He takes a couple of research tokens, and I'm going to do that. That's my 2. And then our animal action is going here, and we're going to go here. And then, let's see. What do we want to do? I'm kind of want to get down to 5 cards, possibly. I couldn't have afforded 2 animals, I don't think. Although that would be fantastic if I could. That would cost me 30, and I do not have 30. I don't want to draw cards. I don't really want to do a sponsor card. I do like the idea of an association task. So I think in order to play this eagle later, we have to get our... and that gives us 2 actions. So I think that one's going to be a good one to get built. Ooh. Let's do a couple of things. Let's pay an X token to do our association task at power 4. Because I can go here, I can grab this guy. That's going to give me 2 rep, and I'm going to get to flip 2 cards because of that. So that is going to be worthwhile. That's going to end up going there. I definitely want to flip my animals card, and I'm feeling a little short on money. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my sponsors card because of the money situation. That's going to make me feel a little better from that standpoint. And then do I want to draw cards or break? I think I'm going to go ahead and just break and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, because there's nothing I want to snap. And I have to discard a card. I don't have Australia's icons there. So I'm not really going to worry about that card, and I'll have to decide between my 5. That's my last one. We're going to lose a token there, and I get to, let's see. First, we're going to discard down the hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 cards we're going to keep. That fits the primates. That fits the primates. We're going to keep those. I might give up on that, although I could play it now. I have the ability to, so I might use that one. I'll use that one, and then what of these cards is going to be the best card? This gives me a little something. This one's definitely petting zoo, doesn't matter. I could potentially get that one out. None of these really fit anything that I'm doing. Although this one can go in a habitat with the monkey. So I'll do that. That one, they can share a habitat. So I'll discard down to those 5. And then we discard 2 cards from the display and size it over. And then I gain income. So I'm going to gain 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28. 2 back. And I get to snap a card from the display. Europe icon, you may build a 1-space enclosure for free. Well, I have 1 Europe icon that could be useful. Oh, a primate. Oh, we're gonna take the primate because we already have that partner zoo, and we need another primate. I like it. All right. So let's, for our first action, let's go ahead and play this sponsor card. That is that. It's going to give us the penguin habitat. And let's see if we can get any, well, we can get a rep by doing that. So let's do 1 rep there. And each time we play a bird icon in our zoo, we gain 2 appeal. 1, 2, because that is a bird icon. Has to be next to at least 1 water space. It is. So we're good there. That's our sponsor's action. 1. All right. Build. I don't necessarily need the build. What I really need is money. And conservation. Let's see. Forgot to get my association guys back. Could just get an X token. What I'd really like is to get, that guy has to be next to water. So I actually need to build a size 3 enclosure next to water anyway. Bum-ba-dum. Let's, do we have any size 2? We have 1 size 2, so that would be helpful. The bird enclosure would give us room for 2 and a 4 enclosure back, which would help with some of these others, and put that next to water. So actually, let's do that. Let's build, let's pay 10 for the bird aviary. And we will build that. And we will, that's going to be our build action, and we got to put it somewhere out here. That might be the toughest spot. That gives us an X token, which is helpful. Can we get 2 X tokens? Let's do 2 X tokens. We'll do that. Done. And we already have a bird that can go into our sanctuary. He's going to take up 1 spot in the bird sanctuary of our 5. And that's going to give us a level 4 enclosure back. Boom. Very nice, very nice. Okay. All right, now we can, let's see, we have 25, 7. We have 27. We have a partner zoo there for -3. We do not have that partner zoo, so that would cost a total of 27 to play both those animals. That would be pretty stinking fantastic. The question is, oh yeah, because then, well, the other thing is, could we do something different? See, that would be 20 plus 8. What would that give us? 28. That is so close. All right, draw 1 from the deck. I like that. That's not a bad one. These 2 could be played. Oh man. Thing is, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bird icons. I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be worth it to pay 1 X token. Okay, we're going to take an association action here. And we're going to use one of these guys at power 5. And we're going to go ahead and yeah, I'm going to go with the money. Money is feeling tight. I'm going to make it less tight. We're going to go birds 4, because we have 4 birds. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can either get 3 X tokens or 2 double multipliers. I think I'm going to take, sorry, it's not 2 of those, just 1 of these. But it means my next action I can do twice. And I have to do it before the break. So the question is, which action would I want to potentially do twice? Well, I have 32 money. The animals action, if I take it at that value, but if I take this twice at power 5, I can get 2 reputation off of that, which is actually fairly beneficial. And I might have some options. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see how that works out. So that's my association action. And then now for my last action this round, I think I'm going to try and do this lovely, I'm going to try to do this. Let's see. So I'm going to take the animals. I can play up to 2 animals. I'm going to get a rep. Okay. This guy's going to cost me 15 because I have that icon. Plus, I'm going to get 3 back. So 14, 13, 12. So if I just pay a total of 12, that will essentially be his cost. We'll put him there. And he is going to go into this level 4 enclosure that I have here because he has to be next to water. Which is fine. It's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I draw 2 cards from the deck because he's got Sprint 2. I don't think I need to play that. It's not going to matter. This guy requires 2 Africa icons, and I have 1, so I can't play him. This guy gives me a card from the display, so he might be playable after this, possibly. I have the partner zoo for this guy, and he takes a level 2 enclosure. I took the 5 money, didn't I? What a doofus. I could put him in level 3, though. That would not hurt. I only have 20. That's going to cost me 20. Goes in the bird inventory. Has to be up. So if I play this... I could take my association action at 2 because I have not flipped my card, so I can't go up more. So that one's not super helpful yet. So I don't think I want to play that one. I like this guy. I need 3, and I need 3 to get him played. I need... Huh. I think these are the 2 that I'm most likely to get in there at this point in time, if I'm going to get them both in. Let's do this one first. This one's going to give me... It's my second animal. He's going to cost 8. Plus I'm going to get 3 because I have that guy. So he's going to cost a total of 5. It all comes down to it. And then I draw 1 card from the deck. Oh, it's a bird. Hey, how about that? And I will... Okay. Okay. Now, the question is, with 15, can I play another thing? I could play a bird. He also gives me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Appeal. I need that. And this had a ×2 token, so I'll take that off. And now I can take the animal's action again, which is going to give me another one of these guys. Fantastic. And do I want to play a bird? Let's see. He would cost me, because I have the partner zoo, he would only cost me 9. So I could, for 9, play him. And he is going to take a cube in here, and he's going to give me 9, 10, 11 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not bad, not bad. We're kind of getting around. This might be a better game than last time. And I could, in theory, play another animal, but I would have to... I don't think I have one that I can get out for as little money as I have left. So that one I could get out. Well, I don't have the partner to. So that's going to be that. I do get to shuffle the discard pile. I get to draw 5 cards, keep 1, and discard the other. So let's see if I can get something beneficial. Two, 3, 4, 5, and let's see if there's anything. Definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, So we're going to do Baboon Rock, which could end up being helpful. Because I have 2 primates, but I need to get a... I have to have 3 primate icons in my zoo, which I do, so I can play him, which would then allow me to play him. But I'd be better off getting him out first. Okay, so I'm going to have to get rid of a card here. I'm going to get rid of that guy who is the oddball out. So that is going to be my finished action there. We will take a cube and put it there. Move these over. We already discarded down to our hand size. We'll get rid of those. We're down to our last 2 rounds here. All right, and we need income, which is 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35, oh, plus the 5 there, plus snap a card from the display. Is there one we want? I like that as he's a primate, so that works for me. Okay. Do I want to break hire 1 association worker? Ooh. You know, I think that will work for me. So I'm going to do that card for action 1 to snap that up. And then I'm going to play my sponsors card at power X plus 1, so 6. So we'll go with that. Each time you play a primate and your icon in your zoo, you gain 2 appeal, and I get the Baboon Rock, which has to be, surprise, surprise, next to a rock. Well, we're not getting any bonuses either way, so we'll do it that way. Covers the kiosks, a little more income for a turn. That's our second action. And then we could play 2 animals. It is very feasible. But do we have the enclosure to do it? That is the question. We need a level 3 enclosure, and that will get me down to 5 cards. And then I can do a build and maybe do that. All right. I could play 2 animals. Do I have a 1 enclosure? I don't. I don't have a 1 enclosure. I could get this with 2 animals. I could get somebody in the 3. Oh, and I could get the eagle, possibly. That would be possible, if I had enough. Well, this could go in the 3. That can just go in with another one. I like that. Do I have enough for that? 23, 33, 34, 35, minus 6 is 29. I got plenty for it. I could do it. Let's do 2 animals for our last action this round. I think that's doable. Because this can go in the bird sanctuary. It's going to cost us 23. It's actually going to cost us, it's actually going to cost us 20 exactly to put that in there, and takes up a bird there. After finishing the current action, perform one additional action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 2 appeal because it's a bird. And then I can play this guy who will cost me 9. He will go here. And we'll do 9. He's going to give me 3 back. So I'll just take a 10 and get rid of 7. Because he's that, plus he's going to give me 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And after finishing the current action, you may place your card's action on 1 or 5. Well, the card's action definitely doesn't need to go. Well, actually, let me wait. Let me wait. I might, because the animal's action is going to go down. I think I get to play an action. After finishing the current action, perform one additional action. Well, I think the association action is going to be the best. So I'm going to do the association action. I'm going to put one of these guys out. I'm going to grab that, which is going to give me that, which I'm going to take the free partner zoo, and I will take it for this and put it there, which gives me this. No further bonuses for all 3 of those. Didn't realize that for this map. I don't think I pay 3 for that, but I'd have 3, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I can put the cards action on 1 after this action is done. So animals goes, and then association, and then I can put cards here. And that is going to be my turn. This is going to come out there. I am down to my hand size, and we're going to lose a couple of cards. I'm going to get my income of 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So 41 plus that 5 plus snap a card up. Is there a primate here? That's good. I'll take that. Put that down, and let's see. So the build action is what we need, and I really need, dude, I need it. Do I need an association action? Oh, I get these guys back. Primates, man, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta take the association action, but I gotta take it at 5. Otherwise, it's no good. I only have 2 actions. That is tough. So I can gain 1 X token. This guy's not going to be very good, although I could play him because he can fit into an enclosure. But I need to build an enclosure to be able to play him. That's the catch. Gain 1 for each African icon. Well, that would be actually not bad now, but not the best. This guy, I think, would be the best. 28, 38, 39, 40 minus 3 is going to be, yeah, we'd have plenty, but I need to build, and then I need to play animals. So build action has to happen first, and so we're going to have to build a level 5 enclosure. We're going to get $5 and snap a card. $5, and we can snap a card from anywhere. I don't think there's anything else worth building. Oh, snap up to my reputation. So we'll just grab a sponsor. That makes sense. That is action 1. And now for action 2, to finish the game out, we're gonna do 2 animals. Okay, that guy's not gonna get played. Most of this guy's ability is not gonna matter. We're gonna play 25. Okay, 20 and 5. And we're gonna play him. He's going to give us $3 back because he is a baboon icon or a primate icon in our zoo. Plus, we're going to get 9, 10, 11 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 appeal. And we get 2 conservation. 1, 2. Have to decide on a one of these. Am I going to connect all water spaces? I did connect all water spaces. So I'd get 1 for that. Did I connect all rock spaces? I did. I'd get 2 for this. I did not connect all border spaces, and I did not completely, but that would give me 2. So I'm going to pop that one down. And then for my second animal, and the +2, the ×2 multiplier is not going to make a difference because that guy is going in my size 5 enclosure. And this guy's going to go with my size 4. He's going to cost me 12. And he is going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No other bonuses there. Oh, I played 2 of these icons. So I would have gotten 1, 2, and I would have gotten 3 more money, I think, for the baboon guy. Enemy can share an existing enclosure, flock animal 5. Okay, so that is his deal, and that is the end of the game. So now I determine if I have any. If I had 6 baboon icons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 1 more appeal for that. If I had 6 bird icons, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just barely get 1 for that. He doesn't have any in-game points for me. And I have 2 for that. 1, 2. So that gives me, what's the lowest number here? It's 82. Where's the highest number? Let me double check that in-game scoring thing. Make sure I'm not giving myself an extra point or 2. Scoring game. The scoring area conservation count. Find the lowest appeal value in that score, and that's your target number. So I have 82. 106 minus 82. That is 24. So if you took the time to watch this video and you saw things that you thought I could have done better or could have increased my score, or what you thought of this map in particular that I used, let me know. Please post some comments, especially if you've played Ark Nova before and have some thoughts on it based on your playthroughs. This game went well. This went much better than the other games I played. I think my guess is largely because I was able to really focus in on the birds and the primates and make a lot of that. And that made it a much more efficient game. And that just kind of worked out with how I drew the cards, I think. I'm curious if you have gotten bad draws and still been able to make it work. This game I was able to use the map reasonably well. Getting the extra kiosks worked out pretty well. Getting a couple of triggered bonuses was really helpful late game. Playing 2 animals several times was extremely helpful. But that is my playthrough with the, what was this map called? The Observation Tower. If you saw me make rules goofs, which I most likely did, post in the comments, let me know what I missed. It was fun. This is a pretty fast solo game, honestly. I think I took longer because I was talking through it, and I might not have taken quite as long had I not talked through it. But reset for the solo here is pretty easy overall. But definitely let me know what you think. I didn't put my get my face on this one. Mostly just trying to get this camera angle set up pretty well, which it actually worked out this time. So I might try to play a couple more with this camera angle and see if I can capture everything. And hopefully I got everything on the playthrough here so you could see it. But thank you for joining me today, and have a great rest of your day.